Oh no! The tape's completely ruined. The recorder's useless until I replace it. It's interesting music, all right, but I've heard llamas in heat before. What to record? Beat 13. It looks like they had a broadcast system hooked up here. The recording probably played out in the hall. Seriously? Sure, no one noticed now, but if I just threw one, there would be a stampede of people coming my way.
Warmly of the leader. When you hear the order, beat 13. Kneel before an image of the leader. This message will be repeated throughout the day.
Back in the States, it's unheard of to mistreat someone like that.
Just get this guy off. Much better.
On the phone, Anna told me to meet her on the metro.
All right, listen, take this. It's a black night safe piece. It's my sign. One of my relatives must be waiting outside the hotel.
How will I recognize him?
Everyone in my family is a miller. They know what's going on and they'll help you meet Anna. I hide in here, and as soon as you leave, I'll also escape. Good luck.
Thanks.
I see you have been playing some sort of dirty version of tennis, comrade.
Oh, well, it got all dusty like that. By itself.
Wait a minute. The lenses are fogged and the straps are cinched tight, as if a small-boned girl was wearing it. Was there unauthorized usage involved? You will tell me now.
Of course not. I'm an innocent man. I found it like that.
I can see that someone has drawn check marks on this. I cannot believe someone would do this. This is now useless. Who would do such a thing?
I'm right there with you. Ugh, who would do such a thing? It's an outrage, all right, but there's no need to dig any deeper. I'm sure that someone sure learned their lesson. whoever that may be.
Your response about the marks is quite strange. Do you know something about this, comrade? We are very lucky to have extra electricity this week. I would hate to use it on something other than lighting.
Electricity? Do your worst, friend. I cannot be broken.
So...
All right, oh sweet God, it was me. I did it. I'm guilty of vandalism and having amazing artistic talent. Those check marks are gorgeous. And it was me all along.
You look ready to cry like little babushka. I am making joke, comrade. The pamphlets are disposable. And actually, yes, the check marks are very nice.
What's next?
I'll take you to the leader, comrade, and on the way, you will see our city.
The city. Yes, great idea. Oh, let's take our time.
Comrade Evan, look at the Crimson Square, one of the central points of our beautiful capital. It's truly magnificent, is it not?
Yes, it is, but it's rather empty, isn't it?
What do you mean? There is a line forming, right over there.
Oh, right. Never mind. Smells of flower. The animal looks very intelligent and calm. Those are my favorite animal traits. Good day. I wanted to... Oh. Well, this is odd. Everyone spoke my language at the hotel. I'm going to take one of my famous educated guesses and assume you only speak Matryoshkin. Good day. Can we talk?
Kostam Gada, Matryoshka Nisku.
Oh, I don't understand Matryoshkin. I don't understand any of it. It's in Matryoshkin. I didn't know they had Wyzants in Matryoshka. Or maybe it's the skull of a different animal. I should take a closer look. The butcher really got boned on that crutch. I love topical humor. Don't these people have anything better to do? The line between respect for someone and a maniacal cult is exceptionally thin here. Hello, can we talk?
Kosta Gada Pro Matryoshka Nisku.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. A board nailed to a piece of wood stuck into the ground. Huh, nothing special. I always wanted to sit behind the wheel of an excavator like this, just like a real construction man. Huge construction!
Careful, comrade. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. I have come to like you.
Thanks, bud. You're okay too. I saw mortar being made once. I think they mixed sand, water, and cement.
Is this some strange, colorful doormat with pictures of hard-hitting action? Good day. I bet you also only speak Matryoshkan.
I assimilated your low vernacular before the current era of obscurantism permeated the nation. Then, as the director of the Department of Foreign Language...
Ooh, I know that word. But shouldn't it be foreign languages?
Language. Just one. There is only one foreign language sanctioned in Matryoshka.
Oh.
I presented the Ministry of Education with a proposal for the intensification of the educational dynamic, complete with an exhaustive explication thereof, but alas, I was deferred.
Yeah, explications. I hear you on that. They can be pretty rough stuff.
I presume, dear boy, that your fumbling inquiry is in regard to my existential angst?
Yes?
Indeed, the incontrovertible decision of those dilettantes affected me deeply. I remained imperturbable, lest those commies take pleasure at my discomfiture.
We all know how dilettantes can be. Also, commies is not the preferred nomenclature. Democratically challenged, please.
I'm aware of what I'm saying.
Are you implying I'm not?
I am not imputing anything, boy.
Good. I've grown very fond of my limbs.
However, I would advise you not to disseminate words you do not understand. You will only look a fool, and possibly lose your aforementioned appendages.
I am a journalist, and I am adept at wielding the full breadth of my glossary.
I happen to possess, within my humble archives, a book of Matryoshkin phrases for foreigners. It may contain somewhat archaic turns of phrase, but I believe it will greatly facilitate communication with our people.
Oh, thank you, Professor.
If you ever happen to have a surplus of ration cards for sugar, chocolate, or fruit, I will gladly accept them as compensation.
Sugar, chocolate, or fruit. I'll keep that in mind. Please tell me, what's it like living here?
I feared we were mired in this odious reality for good, since my brethren have a self-destructive predilection to a perseverative.
Oh, you mean walking through parks in the evening in a long trench coat to open it in front of unsuspecting journalists?
Not perverse, preservative. And I'm sorry that happened to you, my dear boy. That sounds monstrous.
Only if it wasn't cold out. And thank you.
I meant a predisposition to repeat the same mistakes.
I see.
Meanwhile, it seems there is a ray of hope.
What are you saying?
Nothing else for now. That grandiloquent satrap has eyes and ears everywhere.
Who?
That pompous despot boy.
Ha! You're telling me. Well, I hope you'll tell me. Who are you talking about?
The leader.
Oh! Please don't talk about the leader like that. I know what a despot is, and he's not like that at all. Sure, he wields absolute power and all, but...
Don't try to pacify me. I have lived here for 70 years, and I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah? Well, I just got here, and I know exactly what the leader is like. Good and just. And before you ask, I know all this because I read about him in a Matryoshkan government-approved publication. I saw photos of him playing with children and petting sweet little puppers.
Oh, dear boy. You have been egregiously misinformed. The leader is a bloody tyrant who, between breakfast and lunch, signs the death warrants of entire families without looking up from his meal, which is assuredly more robust than any meals his citizens consume.
I don't mean to lecture you, but you're just buying into the lies spread by the leader's enemies. The people love him. Except you, of course.
Balderdash! The people loathe him. He is a godless butcher.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that.
I see that we are at an impasse on this matter. You will soon see the truth for yourself.
What can you tell me about this construction site?
Every day is the same. They spend the first half of the day loitering, and then pretend they're working at 1000% efficiency. Supererogation is foreign to them all.
Oh, I understand that. In the States, we have a group of people just like that. We call them Congress.
So I have heard. And on top of that, this Termagant is spewing sparks all over my priceless incunables.
Termagant?
An unpleasant lady. A welding woman.
I don't mean to be rude, but why are you sitting in this pipe?
My existence within the pipe is not punitive in nature. In lieu of an apartment, which is evidently still under construction, I received an easement to utilize this pipe.
Ah, well, obviously it's an easement. Correct. Now, what's an easement?
It means I can use this government-issued pipe until my apartment building is completed. Fortunately, I am not overly ambulatory, so I have had no cause to complain for the past 5 years.
Oh, and what happened to your previous apartment?
Previously, I had lodged at the university. The greatest caesura in my life occurred when a censor, editing my latest publication about the leader, replaced every instance of horrific with terrific. Some sycophant heard my response to the censor, which only brushed against transgression, and pettily denounced me.
Uncool. Those sycophants are the worst.
And that is how I lost my tenure and apartment. And now I await my new allotment.
Why don't you move into a different apartment? One that's already built.
There isn't one.
What do you mean?
There has been a housing deficit for years.
I'd heard that was impossible under communism.
Well, now you can see for yourself how things work here.
Can anything unpleasant happen to me here because I'm a foreigner?
With your views, dear boy, you have nothing to worry about. Unless, of course, you encounter the leader's pet.
What do you mean?
Vlad, the Minister of Propaganda. A beastly, cruel man. Everyone should fear him.
I doubt we'll be running into each other, but thanks for the warning. I won't trouble you any longer.
Before you depart, one more inquiry. Have you spoken with the apotropaic dame by the palace walls?
Can you be more specific? I meet so many apotro babes.
There is a certain enchanting woman there. You should speak with her.
Thanks for the tip.
Take something if you like.
Oh, but this is a comic book.
Precisely. I only peruse periodicals of importance.
Matryoshkin's not so hard after all. From now on, it'll be my second mother tongue. I'm so cultured. A comic book about the adventures of superhero Captain Matryoshka. You have an uncanny ability to teleport, Sergeant Medvedev.
That's correct. Major Watson has shown me how to silently appear behind people. It is very useful. I am like Comrade Ninja.
Incredible. In honor of the leader's greatness, from a grateful nation on the 2nd anniversary of the abolition of amnesty.
Comrade Ivan, we need to wait a bit before they'll let us into the palace. They haven't finished the exercises yet.
Okay, but I'm Evan, not Ivan. Here, this is for you.
On the leader's honor. It's the adventures of Iron Comrade. I love the Iron Comrade. He has a will of iron and a heart of stone.
Sure. Well, enjoy. Children's books for sale. Monkey Island, Machinarium, Grim Fandango, and Neverhood. 56 tomes of the new edition of collected works of our dear leader are now available in stores. Linguistics, modern philosophy, geography, biotechnology, and many more disciplines our dear leader has studied and recommended. An obligatory purchase. Oh, in small print, on Friday, members of the Department of Education, assisted by the police, will begin their inspection of home libraries. Please make your home available for a thorough inspection. 56. Oh, someone added by hand. I'll buy steel. Any amount. You know who, you know where. Citizen petitions for applications to post an announcement should be submitted on Friday, March 2nd, between the hours of 8 and 8:15. Oh, someone added by hand. Good day. I am Evan, from the West.
Welcome, sir. I'm Anatoly, a miller from the village of Leader's Rear End. That's in the west, too, although it's often assumed to be in the south. I can't figure out why.
Is it far?
Yeah, at least 15 minutes by horse. And my old nag can really scoot.
Ah, then I'm much further away. I'm from beyond the Iron Curtain.
Hot damn. Then you gotta be real worldly and all. I bet you've even seen a pair of women's shoes with buckles on them. I can imagine it now. Anyhow, I'm here waiting on my son. He got locked up by those sons of bitches somewhere in that fancy pants hotel.
Big head of hair, talks like he has a mouthful of greasy marbles.
That's him!
Oh! Then I've met him. He gave me something to confirm his identity.
Hot damn! Let's see what you gave you. Hot damn, that really is from my son!
I told you. He gave it to me in exchange for helping him escape. He said if I gave it to you, you'd help me.
And you helped him escape?
Yes, heroically. Well, I freed him. All he has to do is wait for an opening, sneak through the hotel, avoid the guards, and run to freedom. I did most of the heavy lifting, though.
Hot damn. That's great news. Forgive me for standing this way, but I gotta pretend that hotel don't mean nothing to me. What can I help you with?
I have a very urgent mission. It's top secret, so don't tell anyone. I'm talking like pinky promise secret.
Sure thing.
I need to get to the metro undetected.
I see. Them bastards are mighty watchful around here. But I heard there are old passages that can take you where you're trying to go. In fact, one of them was supposedly under old Uswick's house.
Can you take me to meet him?
Made him? You want to go to the cemetery? He died 3 years ago. I thought you wanted to go to the metro.
How would I possibly know? What about his house?
They knocked it down, building a residential complex there now.
Ah, well then, I suppose I reckon know where it's hiding. What? I mean, I think I know where it is. Boy, I pick up accents easily. Thanks for the info.